amping the small wins looks like this. Like, oh, no, I'm not done yet. That was fun. Like, I can't believe this random person, took the time out of their day to put something nice in the comment section and make me feel like I'm worth a damn. And isn't it great that this just came on the heels of me feeling like people are shitty? And I got to remind myself that this is just something that I've convinced myself. And I got to remember that all the stuff that I've taught myself, I need to be easier on people, because I know that this place is engineered and modified to be skewed towards the negative. Like, I need to give people leeway. But man, look at, I'm reenacting it for you. Man, look at like how, what this guy did. He took time. Like, no, people are not all shitty. People are good. And man, I feel so good, man. I feel so good. I feel so good about it. It feels great. And so what I did was I revved up a very small thing. Now, if you're in the self-help space, you probably know this trick. Like, shout out to Tony Robbins. I'm not acting like I learned things from reading, listening, and watching people who I thought could help me. And I hope that I can be that to you. And so it's like, let's get to the energetics of it. All is the mind, okay? This is the whole entire truth of all of this thing. Everything is mental, right? I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but that's actually the answer to everything right there. The answer is right there in front of you. It's been right there in front of me this whole time. And then when I really just accepted it and worked on mental states and everything that has to do with the mental, a lot of things changed for me in life. I didn't put the knowledge that I gained from quote unquote occultism. I didn't ask to be fucking wildly rich. I didn't put it towards just benefit. I wanted to put it towards being the best human being that I can be. So manifestingly, in terms of manifestation, I am not the outward representation. I'm still poor. I'm working right now as we speak, so I have not figured that part out. But in terms of being okay with self and being relatively just calm and happy and having fun and cracking jokes and being in a good space, I think to the point where people are like, you should not be so happy. You should not be so smug with the fucking place that you are. But this is the trick. The metaphysics of it is, everything here is energy, okay? Everything here has a spin to it. This is to me a truth. I can't say it's a fact. I can't prove it, but so far this makes sense because this has happened to me. With some of my mind practices, I've worked myself into states of bliss more than I can count on my hand. It takes some work because there's a distance a lot of the times between your happiest projected self and where you are now. And with your mind, you can close the gap. You might not have everything that you want, that you think is going to make you blissful, but in your mind, you can close the gap and take a jab at the feeling of what that is and bring it here. And then you've heard this before, you feeling like that here will spin you into there. But it really is a form of time and space manipulation and time travel. But I digress. What I'm trying to tell you is you have to play up the small things. So when that person wrote that note, I clapped it up. I didn't just let it be what it is. And the reason that I do this is because I'm going to keep repeating it, this place is negatively charged in its default state. So a lot of the times, if you just roll with the punches, this is how most of us roll. If a string of good things happen to me, I'm in a good spot. If a string of bad things happen to me, I'm in a bad spot. And so you are at the mercy of the blowing of the winds. If the winds goes north, you're going to blow north. And you get wherever it blows, you're going to go. Pause. And so what happens is, what if it's blowing you off of a cliff? What if, you understand? And you just willingly go. And so it's really a tightrope, because I'm not telling you to fight everything, but the great alchemists, right, know that you have the ability to pick a place where you want to align yourself with and work on staying there. But it's hard because the natural laws of the universe is about vibration and swing and the pendulum, and you'll find that, you know, good and bad things happen to you. So you have to see where you want to align yourself. That's as far as I'm going to go with that, because that gets heavy and deep. And so with me, I don't want to stress all the time. It doesn't mean that I have Peter Pan syndrome and I'm never like mad. People that know me know that I can get in some ornery moods, but you have to hype up. So I keep saying the metaphysics, so let's get into it. The metaphysics of it is this. Listen, your energy has spin. Your energy has momentum. Oh man, what's that guy's name? I forgot his name. I'll edit it into the thing, but the scientist who talks about like how your thoughts, there's a level to it, okay? I can't remember his name, but you have a thought. Your thought, if you keep thinking that thoughts, becomes more solidified into an idea. If you have that idea, that thought pattern, and the idea keeps happening, whether it's true or not, it becomes into a belief, and belief harden into belief systems. And so there's a spin. So there's an idea, right? There's a thought, there's an idea, belief systems, and they keep building upon each other. So the things that you think about have momentum and force towards it. Really, truly, there's a space. I'm not even talking metaphysically, because remember, all is mind. Electromagnetism is part of the mind. Believe it or not, okay? So outside of you, in a vacuum somewhere, in another dimension, or here, when you think something, it builds upon itself. This is why people tell you, be careful even when you're playing with yourself, like saying I'm a loser, because it's a tricky line. Yes, you can, if you have enough, if you're just playing around, it doesn't really mean anything. But if you start saying it enough, then you might start to believe it a little bit, and you might, and I'm talking to myself, because I play like that all the time. Like, damn, I ain't shit with that, you understand? And then I have to fucking reverse engineer it. And there is a tool to reverse engineer the thought patterns. Nothing is set in stone. That's the good news. And so the metaphysics of it is you have to play it up. Now, what the controllers have done is made this place a majority negatively skewed place, right? So this place has a spin. We don't know the degree. We don't know if it's large or small, but it's mostly a spin towards the negative. And so you in here, if you are not guarding your mind, if you're not doing all the stuff the Jedi say, be mindful of, be mindful of your thoughts, Padawan, all those things. They knew what they were talking about. Then you will go with the flow. And so when small things, because good things have to happen in this place. This is a battle. This is the duat. Good and bad things have to happen. So because it's majority negative, it's just an equation. The small positive things that happen, because you're a generator, I'm pointing at you. You watching this video are a generator. You're like the sun. I didn't even plan to do this with the sun flashing on I just parked up because I got a job to do. You're the sun. So you can generate thoughts. You can generate thoughts and ideas. You can generate your own spin on things. You have the option of going to the spin of the aggregate, of the majority, and you have the option of creating your own spin. And so when things are small, you hype it up. It could be anything stupid. Something good happens every day. I'm sorry. I don't care how bad your situation is. My life is not perfect. And so there's something happy. If I see a puppy, I love animals. I see a kid playing around, it makes me smile. I don't just go, oh, that's nice. I hype it up. I'm gonna reenact it. And so a lot of the times I clap. You understand? Oh my God, I need to fucking fix the steering on my shit. I need a wheel alignment because my shit is lean to the left, lean left. Okay. And I clap it up. And then it ain't Rona. Okay, I just came off of a cold. And so I laugh it up, man. And then I laugh from the heart. I'm like, Oh my God, look at that. It's so funny. Oh my God, look at that puppy. I love the puppy. The puppy looks like a teddy bear. I love it. It makes, oh my God, animals are so good. I'm so blessed to live in a place where they just run around and frolic. And then when he makes the little, I go, I make the noise when the little puppies do the tippy taps or anything, you know what I'm saying? Again, just like when the customer wrote the thing, I was like, oh my God. People are not all people are shit, bro. Like, people are good. I've been dealing with like the disillusionment of people, and here this person is, and I have the power. It's not even a real thing. I have the power to engineer it. I'm so happy that I've cultivated a mind that can understand these things. I'm so happy that I'm that. I could have been anybody else. I could have been a dullard. That you understand? I'm just happy. I'm fortunate to be the way that I am. And so this is a trick. I just reenacted it for you. So I'm here to tell you, for the better of the last almost 3 decades, I've been doing mind work like that. But really turning it up in the last probably 10, 15 years in terms of making sure that I try, not all the time. I'm not him. To try and capture the morning, okay? And you've heard this in self-help spaces too. You try to capture the morning, bro, early, okay? Because it's the start of the day. Thank God that whoever created this place makes it so that at the beginning of the day, the spin starts. It refreshes and restarts every day. So in the morning, you're fresh. So before the world can get you, before the job, before the spouse can start barking at you, before the kids can start pissing you off, you find a quiet place and you work on the spin and you think about things that make you happy. It could be anything. And so I remember when I first learned about this, it was 17 seconds in the vortex, okay? This was by Abraham Hicks. This is you can go Google that. This is one of the tools that I use. The thing is, it's hard for the mind to latch on to things. I'm gonna have to shut this down a little bit, okay? It's hard for the mind to latch on to things, right? Most of our attention spans, believe it or not, scientifically, I think, have been proven to be like 30 seconds tops, and then your mind will find something else to think about. So what you do is get a timer. I share this. I'm like, should I share this with you? Yeah, why not? Everything is free and real. You get a timer, you set it for 17 seconds, you think a thought that makes you happy, and then as your mind starts to drift, you'll notice that it'll take around 17 to 20 seconds, and you hit that timer again and challenge. It's like working out. It's like actually lifting. It's like, doing a bicep curl for your brain, because you're naturally going to want to say, I'm tired. I want to think about something else. But if you keep on this is how I've gotten to states of bliss. And so I take very small things. And then here's what will happen. As you take the small wins and amp it up, you'll find that a dimension opens up where everything is fun. Everything is just fucking lit. I've gotten into silly states just just by myself. And I'm like, this is weird. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about for real, where I'm like, I think I've unlocked the key to just being happy. I'm still here. I'm still poor. I think about abundance. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't put this knowledge, this occult knowledge, into being a rich person. And a lot of times I'm like, I should, but I still haven't. And so here I am. So I can't speak on the monetary part, but I can speak to you from a heartfelt. This is from me to y'all. That you have to hype up the small things. It doesn't matter. Spend some time. Any small things that happen, you have to up the spin on it, because a lot of the things in the realm is negatively charged. Go check out my playlist on We Are in Hell. I truly believe that we're in a cycle. Hell is just a word. It's a clickbait title. We're in a cycle of negativity right now. So for the ones that are trying to make better for themselves, this is a tool to get you through the matrix. If you don't have a predominantly just positive life already, some of us do. And to shut it down, it is my belief that people like you and I, who have had hard lives, but still can within their mind find a way to find peace and happiness, are the truly blessed. To me, it's not if I have to come back here, you can check my section out on reincarnation in the We Are in Hell series, where I'm not coming back if I'm getting wiped. But that's a whole nother subject. Go check that out. But to have a hard life but still be able to be comfortable and happy in it is the true blessing. Like, it's not the money. This is my opinion. Because I'm like, I could have been any other way. The people who have, and I'm not shitting on you, we all have lessons. The people who have everything, everything, we just mean monetary. They have a nice place to live and they have a lot of money and maybe, you know, some good relationships. They're blessed. Maybe they're living out their blessings from we're all blessed is what I'm saying, but it's going to be harder for them to attain. Each of us have hardships. So I think I chose this life because it's a middle ground where I can kind of like learn some mind things, and I get hyped off of that more than having monetary value. Does that make sense? So anyway, y'all, big up the small things. Don't take anything for granted. All of us are truly blessed. You can find something, amp it up, and you'll be surprised in the dimension it will put you in. It'll put you into an actual different dimension. And don't get spooked out by the word dimension. Dimension is just another word for mind space. Okay? So, I want y'all to have a beautiful day. This your boy M's in the Grid. Peace. See y'all later.